Hello, everyone. My name is Nicholas Hurd. I'm the Creative Advocacy Coordinator for L'Arche Canada, and I do other projects with L'Arche International. And I'm also one of the founding members of L'Arche Toronto's Soul Express. I have learned advocacy from my mother. My mother and other parents of a child with Down syndrome founded the Down Syndrome Association of Toronto and another program called Pilot Parents to advocate for their child with Down syndrome. And Pilot Parents was a support program that both my parents got involved in after I was born, and it really helped them. And then my mother and the other parents ventured out and started the Down Syndrome Association that picked up from the other program, Pilot Parents. And then I have a brochure with me on the cover of it. I was a poster boy for the Down Syndrome Association. And when I was 4 years old, my mother needed to be an advocate for me and to go to a neighborhood school. But when I was older, I was interested in performance, drama. In high school, I wanted to take part in the drama group, but I wasn't allowed because of my disability. So, I got involved with Drumaway with Danielle Strainad. And when I first started that Drumaway program, I was in a production called Slicksters, and I was Mr. Vince Fontaine. I have my own talk show on the Disability Channel called Keeping It Real with Nick, and I have done interviews with the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni, and I have done interviews on the red carpet at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. Then I joined L'Arche Toronto's Soul Express performance group at L'Arche Toronto. I am one of the founding members since the very beginning of it, and it started in December of 2007. At Soul Express, we begin listening to stories of survivors of institutions for persons with disabilities. We watched a very powerful film called The Freedom Tour. We welcomed Marie and Patricia, two survivors who were the leads of a lawsuit against the government of Ontario for the bad treatment of people in institutions. I took part in a project called This Story, Then and Now Research Project, and how we have shared stories of people who survived the institutions and younger people who have experienced discrimination and etc. I said, it hurts my heart, my whole body, my whole heart. It hurts my heart. And it still does today, then we decided we could create a show, a performance based on what we were hearing. It was called Birds Makes Me Think About Freedom. We listened to more survivors. Some lived in L'Arche, and I've also interviewed one of them on my talk show who was one of the survivors named Carrie Ann, and their litigation guardian, Mitchell Wilson, who were from the class action lawsuit. It was hard to hear these stories. My whole heart was racing. Listening to these stories, it could have been me. That could have been me being institutionalized. That could have been me in a straitjacket. That could have been me in a room of nails. That's what I thought of. Who was institutionalized because of my disability. When we first started to think about the stories of survivors, I thought that could have been me. I wouldn't have any power at all. But we do. I am a compassion builder, and I want to give myself to these stories and help others to see the light in a way where everyone is safe and far away from all of that. Let's begin. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's begin. Sometimes I felt sad. I felt that I have said something wrong. But I didn't want to say something insensitive. It's the same thing what I said before about what my mother went through when she was advocating for me. At Soul Express, we worked with trauma therapists so we could take care of ourselves while listening to these hard stories. We did breath work. We passed. I felt heart. So we could share our feelings. I brought in a bird's nest, which was a symbolize of safety and home. I was learning how to listen to my guests on my talk show and not just ask them questions. I was touched by what Carrie Ann, who was also one of my who I've interviewed. I said, I'm really sorry that has happened to you. And now, listening to the stories of survivors was hard, but their stories are a part of me. Just like my mother's story, what she went through when she had to advocate for me is also a part of me. I need to listen to people with disabilities who have not had the support and opportunities I have because of my mom and dad. They were the ones that gave me privilege and support. When I went to Ottawa for the policy forum in 2022, I heard stories from people living in poverty. I need to help them raise their voices where they don't get left behind. No person with a disability shouldn't be left behind. They need to be heard, to be included, like I was accepted at the table in the United Nations in New York. And we're also going back again this year. I grew up loving animation, but had never before seen a person with Down syndrome in an animated film. So having the chance to create that in Freebird was very special. You know, I was an advocate myself when I was just a baby. I had to give justification for my own life from a really young age. There is so much stigma around Down syndrome. And I also want to say that people with Down syndrome are amazing people to get to know. And how we can help them with their voice, where their voices can be heard. The same with Down syndrome children also need to be heard too. So we need to help them raise their voices more and help them rise.
Hold your eyes, keep my heart on the table. Sometimes what's in my mind doesn't show on my face, though. I wanna fortify without fossilizing, redefine all the people I've been. Breathe inside each moment I'm in, then walk into a new horizon. I'm trying to find my freedom. could feel the sun without casting a shadow. Sleeping in a soft bed, tamping my halo. Yeah, I made plans, takes time to change though. Or is that just worse to say? Don't heroes stand outside the fables? I'm trying to find my freedom. Trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, oh, nah. I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, oh, nah. I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, I just wanna stay in the now, now, now. In the now, now, now. I never wanna stray from the now, now, now. From the now, now, now. I just wanna stay in the now, now, now. Never wanna stray